Hi,
Judge,
what's up?
1797. This is off docket,
Shoot.
254
Okay,
1797.
Harris.
Yes, he has two cases. One, they both have the $100 unsecured GOP bond. One, for some reason, says bond made. We're assuming that was the PR bond on both. And the other one, he's not made his bond. We didn't know if there was some thing we were missing or if we could just make a cash bond so he can bond out.
254-1797. Nice hold.
He does, so we want him to go to immigration so we could get him a bond over there. But
Okay.
he needs to obviously get out here first. So we didn't know if we could make it a cash bond so he can bond out, or if he
Yeah.
has the PR bond and for some reason
And
it's
if
just
you
not.
want a PR bond?
Yeah, if possible.
So, but here's the other thing is I've got two different people representing him. I've got Carlos Rodriguez on the DWI, and then I have Antonio from the MAC representing him on the FSGI.
Okay, it's our understanding, I work with Mr. Rodriguez, that we represent him on both, so we will need
The
to.
motion to sub was never signed, but it's in the queue.
Okay, can you put the motion in seven? All right, I'll sign it. We'll get you on both.
Thank you, Judge.
If you want, I can give you a PR bond. That way that would release the hold. He can get back to immigration.
Yes,
If he makes bond on that,
yes,
we need to know.
yes.
So that way we can have him here. If for some reason he doesn't make bond, just let us know. We can try to bench warrant him back so we can try to take care of everything.
Yes, Judge.
Okay, so let me give you so it's only on one case then, right? The
The other one, he is
Yeah.
made bond.
So did you get it? The 254-1797?
They didn't give them a deal, they just supposed to cash bond or surety bond. Nothing to figure anything out.
Okay, so I'm not gonna do a PR bond because I can't get a signature. So
Okay.
what we'll do is you guys gotta post just a $100 bond, right? So post the $100 bond,
Okay,
okay? That will release the hold and then it'll trigger him to get back and then just keep us in the loop.
okay, thank you, Judge.
But you have to keep us in the loop because it's gonna get a 7-day setting. And like, I forget so much stuff. Like if it gets on docket and I forget about it, I'm liable to just roll up the bond again because
Yes,
he's
sir.
not gonna be here. So please come back, okay?
Thank you.
Hey, terrible circumstances, man. This sucks.
Yes,
He's supposed to be here.
say it again.
He's supposed to be here.
Your Honor, he was actually set for January the 13th, and he was physically here. I had an
I know.
incredibly busy docket, and so by the time I was available, court was already over. But he did make his way here physically from Atlanta on the 13th. And so he couldn't afford a second ticket back to Harris County, but he was physically here on the 13th. And that would be.
How do we know? How do I know? Let me see. Let me see if I can.
And I believe the coordinator had emailed me too at one point to say, clients here waiting on you.
Hey, Joseph, how are you, man? Happy Friday. So Segumbada's not here. Like you said, the 13th.
Yes.
13th.
He was here.
Was he here?
The reset was signed and we would be here today.
It was signed.
On the 13th, well, what day is that?
Yeah, 13th on Monday. And Your Honor, he expressed that he couldn't afford a second ticket back in the same week. So I told him I would explain to the court that the reason why he wasn't physically here was by my fault. I just been having a busy.
We got to do something with this case regardless.
Yes.
Where are we
I
going?
understand, Your Honor. So there were some issues with his dealer at PTI. Those issues are threefold. One.
He's out. I think they kicked him out.
They did. However, because of the new administration, he does have documentation for justifiable reasons for some of the violations. I spoke to Kelsey Siegler. She said I should be able to speak with Ashley Dice just to review to see if they can just finalize those last bits. Because my issue with Mr. Bada is he actually completed all of the programs. The issues that he has is one, paying $840.
And then the device, though, he was in lockout for a long ass time, wasn't he?
And with the lockout, Your Honor, he had his car in the shop that was where the device was attached to.
No, I think he owed a ton of money and that's what,
$840.
and that's why he was in lockout.
Yeah,
case notes. On December 20th, it was documented that for the $840 fees, he was provided documentation of financial hardship. And he failed to provide with the device and was unable to provide through a line of domestic action.
Why didn't he even do that?
I have the proof. I have the proof that the reason why he couldn't afford it was because he lost his job.
Get it, but it's always after the fact. Why can't we get it done like when it's supposed to get
Yes, Your
done?
Honor.
And
Right
it's,
now, I'm not hitting on this. I'm trying to desperately get him the right result. Where I'm at right now is either I get this addressed and get him on PTI and get this case dismissed or withdraw, but I don't want to just.
it's, this case it's almost nearly 1,000 days old. And I get it that you have really gone above and beyond the call of, I get it that you've gone above and beyond the call of duty. And I certainly appreciate it because I don't think you ever thought it was going to be this, I guess, time consuming and. I guess if you want to reach out to him, he must have just taken off. He's been in the waiting room the whole
I know he's
time.
been for a while.
So just when he gets back here, we'll.
Yes, Your Honor.
Stephen,
Morning, Judge.
how are you?
How's it going?
Hey, man.
Oh, wow.
Are you still with the office or no?
No, I'm with the public defender's office now.
Oh, wow, okay.
So we filed a 1109 post-conviction writ. It should be in your queue. It is on, sorry, I should have pulled up the cause number ahead of time.
Well, if it's in the queue, then it's in the queue. I mean,
Yeah, 2001777. We just need you to.
01777.
2001777. 200.
On Simmons,
Yes.
right?
Yes.
Okay.
We just need that signed in order to create the case. So you're not granting the writ or anything at this point.
Did you get it?
I have the application there. I'm trying to generate, because he's not in custody, correct? Or he's.
Correct. He's not in custody.
Yeah.
This is like an old.
What are we doing?
So it's an 1109. So this court has jurisdiction to hear post-conviction writs on misdemeanor convictions. This particular defendant is a person that pled guilty to possession of a controlled substance. Years later, the lab came back that it wasn't a controlled substance. That's our claim.
You're okay with this?
With what
Everything?
specifically?
Just granting, opposition?
We're not asking you to grant the writ.
We're not asking, I know, I'm not agreeing to the writ at this point. I haven't looked at it yet.
It was filed like yesterday.
But a cause number does need to be created.
And so that's the
Okay,
process. This is all actually this end of this particular process is new to me as well. So
Unfortunately, I don't know why the process for misdemeanor writs is so convoluted.
yeah, you file it into the original case, but a new cause number needs to be generated and then I will sign on to that new
and then
cause number.
there's a waiting period too, right?
So there's a statutory period where you have to rule on it. And so he'll review the writ, essentially file a response, and then we can reapproach or do just filings.
Put in, yeah.
I'm trying to get the right,
I'll sign it, whatever you want me to sign. I'm okay with it. Just, I think he's having a problem getting it in there.
we're generating the setting
The
date.
cause number. No, we're generating a cause number.
Right, so the cause, it won't be under that 200.
Yeah.
777 cause, it'll be under a new cause.
No, yeah, they'll generate, but we need this application writ that we generate.
So you're staying in Ritz?
Yes.
Are you happy? No. Yeah, okay. Because that's good, right?
Just down here helping out because of the baby
Oh,
D's.
because of the-
He's supposed to be in court 15 right now, but I ran down here, so.
Go do what you need to do. Don't worry about it. We'll
That's
take
fine.
care of
I
it.
mean-
Really. I mean,
That chief, he's got it under control. It's fine.
yeah, I guess you let them know. We'll put it in, I'll sign it, and then we'll generate it. And then, if you guys can agree, great. If not, then just let me
I
know.
just gotta review some stuff, so.
And I mean, did you get one of those letters that they sent out that says, it should be easy money then? Yeah.
If it is a case where we are going to agree, can I just email you?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. Right. We don't need to do all the,
He's gonna agree.
Hey, don't jinx it, man. You ready?
Judge, we're approaching on a fugitive case. His name is Mr. Alejandro Cortez. Case number is 2547.
I got it.
530. It was for Plaza.
Oh, I see. Got it. I'm assuming you want a bond,
He will like the bond, Judge.
okay? Are they bringing him out?
They are, they're going.
That makes sense, medically
Step
speaking.
away, yes, I mean, escuchen, please.
All right. Good morning, Mr. Cortez. Mr. Cortez, you are wanted out of
Eh?
Calcasieu Parish, Judge, Louisiana.
residential contract for fraud, $5,000 or more, but less than $25,000. Theft from $1,000, but less than $5,000. And thirdly, failing to possess the required license for home improvement. Your lawyer is asking for me to set you a bond. I don't know. I don't know anything about you. I know that you're going to tell me that everything is little sunshine and rainbows and gumdrops, but I have to know everything about you. And so I have Mr. Kim here to help me with that. Please.
Your Honor, Louisiana is requesting that there be no bond until he's returned. However, they have informed me that this warrant, while issued out in 2022, is a 2B warrant and it's not a failure to appear. The remainder of his history is in Harris County, the failure to ID and the assault family member. State just asked that reasonable bail be set at $7,500.
Judge, I would ask that he be allowed to go turn himself in or to procure a bond out there within 14 days. So you won't have to wait here.
I'm okay with giving you a bond.
Okay.
Now is the amount because
I would ask for 2,000 bond, Judge.
I think that that's just probably a little bit too low.
Okay.
I have to set your bond sufficiently high so that I know you're going to go back to Calcasieu Parish, Louisiana. You have to understand that we don't play games here.
I know.
We give you one chance and one chance only. If I set you a bond and you fail to go back, you need to understand that there are very grave consequences. The consequence is that I'm going to revoke this bond. You will lose all that money and I'm going to set it at zero and I'm not going to play this game with you again. You will wait until Louisiana comes and gets you. Do you understand? So once again, let's split the puppy, right? You're asking for 7,500. You're asking for 2. Let's split. So, huh?
Is that 4,000?
I was going to say 3,500 because I'm not good at math,
I'm not
but
good at that either.
That's, I don't.
so I will set your bond at $3,500. But the only other thing I'm going to counsel you is, Mr. Cortez, don't wait until the day before to go back because as Murphy's Law dictates, what can happen will. And I don't care if you break down, if you're a death, I don't care. You understand?
Yes, sir.
Okay?
Thank you, Judge.
Thank you, Judge.
And,
Yeah. Did you want him brought back up for the withdrawal waiver, Judge?
No, let's do everything now.
okay.
No, no.
Judge, I have a Mr.
Let's be efficient.
Is this a fugitive case or Colorado case?
It's a regular case.
Okay.
I was just trying to get him out of here. But we got a reset date. I don't know if those conditions. Mr. Yasir Simon.
Simon, yeah, he has. Let's see. Yes, he's not allowed to go to any Walmart.
No, let me go.
No Walmart.
Okay.
So we need him to sign conditions. Let me see. And I have it right here.
Okay.
All right, if you want to have him come up, sign it, we'll let him go.
I told him about that. That's the only condition we've already gone over.
Your Honor.
Happy Friday.
Friday, so I'm approaching on to my client. The first one is Victor Sanchez. He's in the jury box.
Okay, I wanted to wait on doing PC because I was hoping that you would take a look at it. So have you looked over everything yet? If you don't mind taking a look, I'm holding off because I wanted to see whether there is or not. And I wanted to give you guys a chance to take a look at it, see what you see, and when you're ready, come back, let me know.
Okay.
Yes.
I got from San Diego. I had asked for the 7th, but that's a Tuesday. It's better for him to do Fridays. Can we put him on the 10th instead so we can?
The 7th is a Friday, February 7th.
I don't believe it is.
It is.
Well, then I'm thinking Monday. He's asking me to put it on Monday the 10th. So he can fly in Sunday and then come to court Monday. That way he only has to miss one day of work.
Yes,
Okay.
Yeah.
Sorry about that.
that's okay. You're okay. Ready?
Yes, sir, Your Honor. Bro.
Yeah.
Yes, sir, Your Honor. I am here on Mr. Dadrian Johnson.
That's him?
Yes, sir. Let me see if I can get this right. Dadrian Johnson was supposed to. Adrian Johnson was supposed to have had a court date here on 12/12/23.
23.
23.
Oof.
However, Adrian Johnson, during that period of time, had gone to Atlanta, Georgia. While he was in Atlanta, Georgia, he picked up a possession of marijuana case where he spent one day in the jail and he got out. He didn't get out. Instead of getting out, they transported him to Appleton, Georgia, where he picked up a theft case, and he stayed there 13 months. Therefore, his reason for not being here on time was because he had went to Atlanta, Georgia, picked up a possession of marijuana case. Then when he got out, they didn't let him out. He had already had another warrant on him for a theft case up in Appleton, Georgia.
Do you have a cause number by chance?
Yes, sir, we have.
No, for our case here.
Yes, sir. 247-6875. 247-6875, Adrian Johnson. So I'm respectfully requesting to reinstate his bond or give him another PR bond, Judge.
Mr. Johnson, you were charged with burglary of a motor vehicle. You were facing up to a year in jail and or a $4,000 fine. We are going to do probable cause. You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can or will be used against you. You have the right to have an attorney present. If you cannot afford one, one will be appointed to you, sir.
Yes, Judge. On September 22nd, 2023, officers were dispatched to a lawn management company at 630 Rankin Circle for a burglary in progress. The defendant and a co-defendant had cut through the fence surrounding the property and were searching through vehicles at the location. There were surveillance videos of the defendant and co-defendant inside a van on the property.
Can you run an NCIC on him? I'd like to know what, if anything, has happened from the time that he picked this case up to the time he's now back in front of us.
Yes, Judge.
I don't know, Mr. D. Guys, he has a warrant for now, and I don't know if I'm going to give him a PR bond. I want to see how he's been since September 23. If you've been on picking up cases like it's just left and right, then I don't know, man, but
Yes, sir, Your Honor.
my only concern is my community. That's all I care about, and I'm going to do everything in my power to protect my community. If you've just become a danger where you're hopscotching states and you're playing hopscotch and you're picking up cases while you're hopscotching, no. The revolving door closes.
So I do see on December 7th, 2023, the Georgia case theft by taking, but that's the only other case.
Is that a felony or was that a misdemeanor?
It's felony, Your Honor.
What was it? Do you have a disposition?
No, there's no disposition listed.
13 months per him, Judge.
Anything else he's picked up?
No, Your Honor.
I have the, oh man, I speak. All right, let's see.
Got back to Houston on January the 20th.
I'm going to reinstate your bond now, but I'm not going to do it again. If you take flight on me again, I'm telling you, I'm going to make it high. No more PR bonds for you. You got a little kid in your charge, man. Be the good father that you should be. Teach them right. because they look on you for support and for them to do the right way. They see this. We don't need more. Know what I mean? Come on, man, be better. I'm placing bond conditions on you now that you're not to go back to this location where this occurred and you're not to be in possession of weapons. Don't pick up any new cases. You've got a great lawyer here. Just listen to him. He'll take care of you. If I find that you're becoming a danger, you know what's going to happen. I don't have any tolerance. We have nothing but death and destruction on the news. I don't want any more. Do you understand? So, all right, man, good luck. Don't leave until you sign the bond conditions. Okay.
Thank you.
That states bond conditions?
Yeah.
You said bond reinstated?
Yeah. What happened? The three kids out, they didn't take off, did they?
Can I ask if they checked?
There's one.
Pretrial?
Sure.
Right, Judge page 2, Braxton, said for Raymond fell to fear first time.
2501.
All right, Judge, page 2, Concepcion.
Okay.
Released from custody, counsel knows he was supposed to be here. And
I saw Mr. Elick. He didn't even say hello.
I told him he might revoke it and he said, okay. And the BVR was filed.
He's got an open deferred ag that's at no bond. So bless you. 5,002.
Are you gonna do a BL?
Yeah, right now. So I found it really weird. I guess, so they go there for an argument, or sorry, just quote unquote disturbance. He just ups and what say you?
So what?
What say you? Is there probable cause? If
I
not,
don't-
why not?
So the issues that I do have was, there was that officer never observed my client actually driving. It was there for a disturbance, so he was on the outside. There was a crash, but there was no reports exactly on the crash. So with the charge, it has to require proof that he was driving and operating a motor vehicle. I think.
What is a crash?
So someone. Okay, so someone actually hit his car. The person that actually ran into his car was the person that was actually at fault. So that's why I'm trying to get the crash report on tech stocks. But he was upset because he just bought that car. But the person ran into him. There's allegations on whether he was driving or not. But at the time when the officer approached the scene, he was outside the car. He was not driving. The officer immediately just asked him for his driver's license and then handcuffed him. After it sees that his license is suspended.
Yes, sir. And that's all we have. He arrived, he saw him upset due to, as the officer put, being in a vehicle crash, and then he immediately asked for his driver's license and insurance, and that's whenever.
Oh, so this happened at the scene.
No. It was when he went to the disturbance, he arrived at what appears to be.
Right. So, but did you get that? So there's a disturbance at a house.
Right.
It's not at a crash scene.
Right.
So he goes to the house, right? And so the officer says that, or he just says he was involved in a crash.
Mhm.
And does he arrests him right there for driving on a suspended license?
After he says he's upset due to being in a crash, that's when he asks for his license, and that's when the defendant says, I don't have a license or insurance, and my license is suspended. So then at that point, the officer arrests him. So it
So but
appears.
did the officer see his driver's license?
Right. And then and there's just,
So, and before arresting him, he ran it and found his license was suspended, but as counsel notes, he didn't see him driving anything. He just.
and then what is a crash? I mean, how do we know he didn't crash into like,
Right. So I did
Like
ask
curb.
my client too, because my client's actually a victim.
it's like,
in this.
At this time, all we have is the officer going off of that, him upset due to being in a crash. And that's all we have as far as operation, is that he was involved in a vehicle crash.
Right. I don't think that's enough to meet PC.
hey guys, this is an unusual case. Come up, please.
This is why I'm here, Judge.
This is really unusual. I mean, I've never seen like some, just, so what we have,
Go ahead, Judge.
an officer goes to a house because of a disturbance. Goes there, starts talking to this defendant. Defendant tells the officer, I'm really upset because I got into a car accident. So then the officer starts asking him, hey, do you have license and insurance? And the guy goes, no. And then he just arrests him for driving on a suspended license. You know what I mean? I've never just, what's a crash? You know, what just, people say stuff all the time. That's,
It's with there being a crash.
Do we
There's a
have
little
an
bit more
offense
details.
report?
There's no offense.
Can you pull the
report
OR
that
from
says-
Superion? So here's the thing, Judge,
isn't this, I mean, this is like,
I've seen something like this before where they say something like that and they kick off a DWI investigation. Like, to me, investigating what happened with this alleged car crash isn't weird to me. What I am curious to see is what exactly the statement is and whether or not he indicated he was like in a vehicle for a car crash or if he indicated he was driving and there was a car crash.
that's what,
But I think the important thing is what he said prior. I think if there was an alleged statement, it came out after the officer checked his license. The first thing that the officer did was ask him for his license.
So,
Seeing him outside of the.
oh, sorry to
Go
interrupt.
ahead.
So asking for a license is a typical way to just identify people on scene. You know, like people give fake names, all of that.
sure.
Don't
okay.
have an issue with
And then
that.
that makes sense.
Yeah, and so like all the stuff so far, like you get told that there's a crash, you want to do some kind of investigation, ask the person for means of identification, get told I don't have a license or insurance and my license is suspended. I see in the DIMS.
He has no proof that he was even driving.
That's what I'm saying
taking
is I want to see the verbatim of the offense report to see if the statement is I was involved in a motor vehicle crash or if I was driving and I was in a crash. So that's kind of what I want to see in the full.
But what I'm saying is so what I'm saying is that the statement, it's important if that statement was before he.
And here's the thing, compounding this, he's on probation and here for a DWI. So that's why I'm like,
Let's see if he says he
here,
was
let me
driving.
add some fuel to your fire. So I guess let's do this. Do you want to put off a probable cause hearing and maybe do it Monday? Give you time to, further research?
So does you not have Superion?
Oh, that's right. Thank you.
Okay, one
And
second.
Tuesday, we're gonna get snow or what? Are we gonna close?
I just got an email, some reports are saying because of inclement weather, they'll be closed, but I don't know if it's a.
You think we'll be closed? I mean, they get one kernel of snow, the whole city stops.
Tuesday. So this court's closed on Monday due to the weather.
No,
Oh, it's
MLK.
MLK?
Oh, okay, yeah, but I'm sorry.
No, no.
Yeah, it's
So
a holiday,
Tuesday and
like it or
Wednesday.
not.
Tuesday, we might not be open because of the weather.
Yeah, it's the weather. It's supposed to get bad. Like,
Just
It's supposed to be like 33 degrees.
It'll be fine. We'll be here.
I think we should all stay open. Just salt the roads.
do you want to take some time?
Let me pull this offense report and see what the offense report says. If, depending on that, then yeah, maybe what we need to do is have somebody actually watch the body cam and see what his verbatim statement is. Because if he wheels himself and says, like, hey, I don't have a license insurance and I was driving earlier while he's on probation for a DWI. I mean, frankly, it seems like he's kind of lucky that they didn't take him down or at least start the SFSTs and see if he was driving while intoxicated on this instance.
I mean, would your so I guess with him, if he did make that statement for the court, would you look to see when he made that statement or would it matter?
I think we need to look at everything. And I think that let's give you more time.
Okay.
Because I want you guys to make a full investigation to see, because if there's probable cause, I'm going to file a motion to revoke. So there's quite a bit riding on it.
If you want to give me a second, I'll pull the
So
OR.
in the interim, I'd like to do conditions. Come up. You are not allowed to drive. Do you understand?
Yeah.
You will be signing an affidavit with me today, promising me you're not going to drive. I don't care what is going on in your life. I don't care if there's a burning building and you have to say 50 kittens. You get into a car and drive. I can have a contempt hearing. You can be facing an additional 6 months in jail and a $500 fine every time you drive. Do you understand? You're also not to consume alcohol or illegal drugs, and I'm going to randomly test you to make sure that you're not using as well. What's his last name again? So what we're going to do, Mr. Sanchez, is I'm giving the state and I'm giving the defense lawyer time because we're going to set this for a formal probable cause hearing. You are on probation out of this court for driving while intoxicated. You now have picked up a new case, but I want to make sure that there is probable cause before we go forward. Do not drive. Do you understand? All right. So we'll have you swear to this. I'm going to have you go to Victoria, sign a reset. So no drugs, no alcohol, no weapons, no driving. And then we'll see him back on Wednesday. Okay. Thanks. All right, come on, Mr. Sanchez. Oh, this is Mr. Pickney, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
In charge. But
Oh, did you want to argue about PC?
Right.
no, Your Honor, just condition.
Yeah, I just did no driving.
Okay.
And, you know, I told him that if he gets a license, if he gets insurance, I'll take it off and then he can drive and then there's no conditions. That's
Okay.
it. All
I've
right,
talked
what's
to
going up, Mr. Pickney?
Your Honor, I have my last client, he did get tested. They found THC.
Jason? Okay, which one is it? Is that him? Come on up. All right, just stay out of trouble. Just don't drive. That's all I'm asking you to do. You know, if you get your license, go get insurance. I'm so happy for you. I'll take this restriction off. It's not hard. Look, here, if you mind giving me this. This is the number to the driver's license division for DPS. When you call there, you can ask them what you need to do to get your number. The line is so busy that if you call at any time, they're not going to get, you have to call at 7 a.m, right when the phone lines open up, call them, ask them what you need to do to get the license, and they'll tell you. But don't drive until you do it, until we get approval from us, all right? We've given you a lawyer. It is your responsibility to stay in touch with her. If she tells me she can't get a hold of you because you're playing games or you pick up a new case, I'm going to put you in jail. No more PR bonds. You understand? Yes, sir. Okay, man. Good luck.
They'll be in touch.
That way. So what is his last name again? What is your last name?
Gallego.
Mr. Gallegos.
Page 3.
This is not a good way to start in life. I can tell you now that if you don't have a high school diploma, you will make pennies to when everybody else is making dollars. You will never have a good job in this life at a minimum without a high school diploma. Knowledge is power. And if you don't set yourself up for something in the future, you're going to end up destitute. 90% of the marriages that end up in divorce now is because people have no money. They fight constantly because they never have money. And it all starts now when you're 17. And it starts by staying in high school. I want you to do that. I'm going to bring you back in 2.5 weeks. I want to see what you have done to get back into school. If you need help, I can give you resources so that we can sign you up for free GED classes. Because I don't know if you're old enough to get back into high school. But if you want, I can give you resources now so that you can start with GED classes. That's fine with me. One more thing. No smoking weed. I will test you 45 to 50 days from today. If I find that you're smoking weed, it's not going to go well. You get my drift.
Yes, Your Honor.
If you stop as of now, the next time I test you, it should be negative. If you continue to use, you understand?
Yes, sir.
You must stay in touch with Ms. Oakfor. She'll tell you how to handle this case and what you need to do. If she tells you that you're playing games, I'm going to put you in jail. No more PR bonds. All right? Do you understand?
Yes, sir.
Good luck, man. Make me proud. Come
Thank
on.
you, Your Honor.
Judge, can I ask we approach before done? Counselor, I got one thing to address real quick. I'll just make yourself or make the court aware on that Mr. Excuse me.
Sanchez?
Yeah, Mr. Sanchez. So as I said before, he doesn't definitively wheel himself in the offense report, but in reviewing the 8 pages that have been so far uploaded to Superior, it's pretty clear that the suspect in this case was attempting to fight people on scene of the accident, and that's why he had to be detained. And then after he was detained, he was trying to kick out the windows of a patrol car.
You tell me him?
Yeah. So, perhaps this is him. And this is, again, when I see somebody on a DWI probation, I'm not saying that he was like belligerently drunk. Maybe he was just truly angry because his car had gotten wrecked. The point is, even if he does not wheel himself in the body cam that gets reviewed by the ADA, we still have behavior that could result in his arrest and would still qualify, I think, as a basis for an MRP. So I think probably the most expedient way to handle all that is to file the MRP, allege both the DWLI and the fact that he was engaging in conduct that could result in his arrest.
But obviously it didn't rise to the point where they would file charges, because if an officer felt that there was enough, I mean, I can't use that to
I think.
So they didn't file.
that's not fair.
I understand. I'm just saying, when I look at cases like these and I see behavior like that, that's what I typically, we always include, I like to include in my MAJs because all of the MAJs have the admonishment of no new law violations and the defendant shall not engage in conduct that could result in his arrest. Not that he is in fact arrested on that, but just engages in that conduct.
I got to imagine that if he was acting like that, and it was because of some kind of, alcohol or dope or whatnot, they would have charged him with another DWI. But they let him go. They didn't do anything. So
I think that I think it's premature because I would like to see the video, because what we're doing is just reading what his quote unquote character was that night versus us seeing the video. I think that's a little bit much more appropriate.
Let's set it for Wednesday for a hearing. I want to give you enough time to look at everything and then we can come back. But
I can see that there are MP4 files uploaded with the last name of the officer on the case that I assume are the body cam, but I don't know personally.
If you need anything beforehand, just let us know.
Okay. So that's assuming that the court's going to be open on Wednesday.
I think Wednesday we're gonna be okay. I think the
We
issue
don't
is
have to
Tuesday.
operate with the courthouse will exist and be open on the
Yeah,
days
yeah,
that we
okay.
should have docket.
I think Wednesday we're gonna be okay. I think Tuesday's the issue.
Okay,
So.
got it.
All right, everyone. If this hearing had you glued to the screen, drop a like and share it out. And if you want more straight-to-the-point legal breakdowns just like this, hit subscribe and keep that notification bell on.